How does that feel? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, you're certainly looking better. I think that will take care of all of that nasty burn damage from that run-in with Team Rocket. Ugh. Well, you're looking much better now. Why don't you run along and get some rest, okay? I'll check on you in a little while. Go on. There. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Well, to the back room of the Pokemon Center anyway. You must be here for your orientation, right? Wonderful. Well, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Nurse Joy. Oh, no, the other Nurse Joy. That's right. Now, what's your name? Well, it's lovely to meet you. Wonderful to have you joining the team. Now, here at the Pokemon Center, we restore all Pokemon to full health. So, there's quite a process that we go through, but don't worry, I'm sure that you'll catch on quickly. Now, what made you want to join our team here to helping Pokemon feel better? Oh. Yeah. Oh, well, that's wonderful. I think that you're going to fit in just great here. Well, today, for your first day of orientation, we're going to be going over all of the different items that we use to help heal a Pokemon, all right? Now, it is quite a lot of items, but don't worry, everything is clearly labeled. I have a feeling you'll catch on rather quickly. Okay, now I am going to be keeping my voice down a little bit because we do have some Pokemon around here who are sort of recovering from some of their injuries. So, in fact, I believe there's a sleeping Snorlax on the other side of this curtain. I mean, not that loud talking is enough to wake up a Snorlax, but, you know, we'll be respectful. Okay, great. Well, let's get started, shall we? Now, generally, when a trainer brings in their Pokemon, they'll bring them to us in their Pokeball, just like this. Now, there are several different types of Pokeballs. This is sort of the standard one, but then there's also a Great Ball, this one, and then there's some more sort of specialized one, like this Dive Ball, which gives you an increase in the ability to catch a Pokemon if it's a water type. You know, just some other ones like that. But they all work generally the same. So they'll turn them into us at the desk, and we'll put them on a tray, and we'll keep them all together from one trainer so that everyone gets back to their original trainers, of course. Now, the first thing that we do generally is heal a Pokemon's hit points. Now, that's the status that is most often affected in a battle, because that is how you win or lose a battle, is generally by hit points. So we have quite a few different items that can help restore those hit points for a Pokemon, all right? Okay, so let's start with this one, just a very basic. This is a potion. You can see this nice little purple color here. Now, a potion is a spray medicine. And you just take it and you just spritz it right in the face of a Pokemon, and they can sort of inhale the healing. Now, a potion is going to heal a Pokemon for 20 hit points. So, it's not a whole lot of hit points. Quite often we need something a little more powerful than this. But this is a good place to start. So all you have to do is take it out and just give a little spritz. Just like that. Just a few little spritzes should be enough. So there's our first option. But like I said, 20 hit points is often not enough to fully heal a Pokemon. So we also have this one. This is called a super potion. And it does exactly the same thing, except that this one heals 60 hit points of damage. So again, you just take it out and just a little spritz. Just like that. Quite simple to use, but very, very effective. Now, if 60 hit points is still not enough, we do have a stronger one. This one, this lovely little pink color, is a hyper potion. Now this one, again, works exactly the same, but this one heals for 120 damage. So, quite powerful. Spritz, spritz, spritz. That's all it takes. Just a little bit of spritzing. So, since we have different potions that have different amounts of healing, it's important to evaluate how much healing a Pokemon needs before they come in. Now, of course, we want to make sure that everyone leaves at full health, so use as much as you need of any of these. But of course, if a Pokemon was only hurt for 50 hit points per se, you don't necessarily need a hyper potion that heals 120. The super potion that heals for 60 will be just fine. Does that make sense? Okay, great. And if a hyper potion is not enough and they're hurt for more than 120 damage, we do also have this one. This is a max potion. And just as the name would suggest, this one heals all of a Pokemon's hit points and brings it back to maximum. Now, out of the different potions that we have, this one is the most rare and the most valuable. So, again, only use this if it's going to be more than 120 damage, of course. But if this is what the Pokemon needs, then this is what you use, all right? Okay. Now, of course, you can also combine them. So if it's, 150 damage, then you could maybe use, a few of the different smaller potions instead of this big one. That's up to your discretion. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of all of this as we go. Now, there are a few different types of Pokemon who maybe don't particularly like the getting sprayed in the face. So we do have a few other options to heal hit points as well. One of our favorites around here, and a favorite of the Pokemon, is little berries. Now, berries you can find quite often in the wild as well, but we do have many different kinds for sale here at the Pokemon Center and to use back here in case a Pokemon needs some hit points. So these little blue ones are Oran berries. Now, often a trainer will have these, or maybe a Pokemon will even be carrying them into a battle, because they are very helpful in a battle as well. But we have quite a few options of these. Just make sure the Snorlax doesn't get into, the storage of berries. Otherwise, there won't be any left for anyone else. Oh, and then we also have this item. This one is very popular for Pokemon and for trainers alike. This is Moo Moo Milk. And this heals for 100 hit points. This is a very popular one that quite a few Pokemon like. Alright, we do have a few other items that can heal hit points as well, but let's move on for now, alright? Now, of course, all of those items can also be purchased in the Pokemon Center as well. So, you may have a trainer who comes in who would prefer to take some of these things with them into the field as they're training or as they're battling too. So we do have quite a few of these items for sale as well. All right, but for now, let's move on. So hit points are definitely very important, but there are also Pokemon who can affect a target in other ways and give a Pokemon something called a status effect. Now, you can be paralyzed, you can be frozen, you can be burned, you can be poisoned. all of those kinds of things. And each of those different status effects, you need something to heal it. So we have quite a few items here that help with that. We have a few spray bottles here. Very similar to the potions. You use them exactly the same, but these are just, they're a little bit bigger. This green one is a burn heal. You can see it from the label right there. So this one, just a few spritzes, and this will heal a Pokemon who has been burned. So again, you just take this and just little spritz. Just like that. So the green one heals burn damage. Then we also have an ice heal here. And that one will heal ice damage, or if a Pokemon is frozen. You can just give a little spritz. And this will take care of that as well. Now another one that is rather common is a Pokemon might be put to sleep, in which case we have this awakening potion. Lovely blue color here. So again, just a little spray of this will wake a Pokemon right up. Although, if it's a Snorlax, make sure that you ask the trainer first if they were actually afflicted with a sleeping, from a sleeping Pokemon and not just actually sleeping. All right, we have a few other bottles too, but again, not all Pokemon like the whole bottles thing. So we also have quite a few berries and other little yummy treats that they can eat instead. So here's this one. These are little cherry berries. Just cute little red berries there. And these heal paralysis. So if a Pokemon has been paralyzed by another Pokemon, just one little bite of these. Of course, you may need to, sort of open their mouth and feed it to them if they're paralyzed, but those are quite effective. And then we do also have these little pecha berries. Cute little pink berries here with the little spots on them. And these heal poison. Now we also have antidotes here as well too. That's a very useful item for trainers to have with them, but if you can't find an antidote, you can often find pecha berries around. Now, like I said, we have the burn heal spray, but we also have little raspberries here. Just a cute little blueberry there. And this will also heal burn damage. So, as you get to know the different types of Pokemon, you might get to learn if they, prefer one way or the other. Pokemon very often do enjoy eating their little berries, so it's always a winner when we take these out. But this one, this cute little yellow berry with the green circles on it, this is called an asperberry. And these heal freezing. So sort of just like the ice heal again. And then there's infatuation. There's a few different Pokemon out there that can sort of cause another Pokemon to become obsessed with them, which can be a bit difficult when you're, trying to battle them. So we also have these mental herbs. That's what they're called. And a Pokemon eating these, that will heal the infatuation. Now there's also confusion, which is a popular one, that it can cause a Pokemon to actually harm themselves instead of their opponent, which isn't great. So we have these little persim berries. A bit strange looking if you ask me, but these, if a Pokemon eats this will cure their confusion. Now, if a Pokemon comes in and they've been afflicted with more than one status effect, or more than maybe one or two, we do also have some very, very valuable items that can cure all status effects, including infatuation and confusion and all of those other ones. These little guys right here, some other berries. These are lum berries. Nice bright green color there. And these, they're quite slow to grow. It takes a while, but they're very nutritious, and they will heal all status effects that might be afflicting a Pokemon. And then in some regions, we also have these available. A lava cookie. These little cookies here are quite the hit with most different Pokemon. They very much enjoy these. And this again will heal all status effects that might be afflicting a Pokemon after a battle. So, quite a few options, as you can see. Again, you can use your discretion. If it's one or maybe two status effects, then using an individual item is probably the best bet. But if a Pokemon really needs some healing, then feel free to break out those more valuable ones too. And then this usually costs a little bit extra, but if a trainer is in a hurry or if a Pokemon is in really, really rough shape, we do also have a very powerful spray potion. And this one restores all hit points of a Pokemon to max hit points, and it cures all of the status effects. So, as you can imagine, it's quite valuable. But we do have a few of these full restore potions. Now again, use this very sparingly because they are rather rare and rather valuable. But our mission is to make sure that all Pokemon are healed to full health. So, if someone comes in and they are very, very hurt, it's all right to use this too. It's a nice soothing green color. And again, you just give a little spritz. Just like that. And that will cure all hit points and all status effects. So it's a very, very useful potion. Now, that covers hit points and status effects, but Pokemon also often need their power points restored too when they come in. So we have elixirs that we use for that. We have ethers and we have elixirs. So this one right here is generally what we use to take care of power points. This is a max elixir, and this will restore all of the power points of all of a Pokemon's moves up to maximum. So very, very useful. Make sure that all of the Pokemon who leave here are not only fully healed, but also able to fight the next time at full strength. So, like I said, it's always best to just sort of evaluate how a Pokemon is doing when they come in and what you might need for each Pokemon. And of course, it's also about building a relationship with the Pokemon here. We want them to feel safe, to feel like when they walk through here, they're going to leave and they're going to be taken care of. And all of the trainers here as well. We want them to know that they can trust us to take care of their Pokemon and make sure that they leave feeling perfectly healed. So I know that was a lot of information all at once. A lot of different different items. Did you have any questions and anything that you wanted to see again? Okay, sure, yeah, the potions, there's 4 different kinds that we use. The purple potion heals for 20 hit points. The super potion heals for 60. The hyper potion heals for 120. And the max potion heals all hit points from a Pokemon. So there's all 4 of them there that you can see. And like I said, they are clearly labeled, and they're all labeled in the back here for exactly what they do. Now, like I said, I know it's a lot all at once, but something tells me that you are going to catch on very quickly. But of course, never hesitate to ask if you ever have any questions or anything like that. I'm always happy to help, as is any other nurse that might be working here, all right? Okay, great. Well, I think that that's going to cover this part of your orientation. Shall we walk around and maybe get to see the operation a little bit back here? Okay, great. Let me just put some of these back, and then we'll take a little tour. Maybe even get to talk to some Pokemon who are healing, okay? Okay, great. Give me just 1 second. You can go wait over there if you'd like, and I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay, and again, welcome to the team. It's wonderful to have you. Okay, just go. Let's go check on that Wulfgar and make sure that they're doing okay.